I used to feel a lot of anxiety before any kind of high stake meetings, presentations, going to a new place like a seminar, workplace, and introducing myself a lot. Like so much that maybe my voice starts breaking. I'm constantly just memorizing things and just driving myself crazy. If you clicked on this, chances are you know what I'm talking about. There are some strategic things and tactical steps that I took that helped me ease my anxiety before high stakes situation, and I'm going to share those things today in this episode. Well, if you're new here, I am Snigdha Biswal, and this is a podcast on Own Your Life, where we share strategies, tactics, mindset shifts that help you rewire your brain, your bad habit pattern, and help you thrive in life and your career. So, without further ado, let's get on to it. So, first of all, why do you feel anxiety? It's a lot of things. First of all, it is because you are an overachiever. You have high standards for yourself. That's why when you care about something and you're faced in a situation, you care too much, you're probably too attached, and you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself. And that's why you are activating all the kind of like energy and in your brain. It's just going like, oh, what if I fail? What if I this? What if I this? You're just too excited, but in the negative way. You're just focusing too much on yourself. Like, what do people think of me? What happens if I mess up? And all these things. So, one tactic that helped me change all these things that is going on in my head when I'm going in a high stakes situation is the mentality of serving. What is the context? Why am I here? Who am I talking to? Who is the audience? So let's say it's a large presentation meeting where we have audience over here. So I shifted focusing on myself, like have I prepared enough, this and that. Who is the audience? What do they want? What is the value that they would get out of my presentation? What are they looking at? Why are they giving me their time? So when you do that, you stop your brain from spiraling and you have less focus on yourself. That's when your anxiety would reduce a lot. Trust me. So before going into the meeting or before getting into that seminar, conference, catch yourself when you're feeling anxious. That's when ask whether I'm focusing on myself or whether I'm focusing on the audience, on the context, on the situation. What do I want to give other people? Why are they here? What do they want? What would be one clear message that I want them to leave with? Doing this conversation with yourself lowers your anxiety. Try it out. And the second thing that I would encourage you to do is doing breathing, like long, deep breaths. There's box breathing. You can inhale for 10 seconds and exhale out for 10 seconds and do this 3 times. That would be almost 60 seconds having deep breathing that calms your nerves. Or if you're still feeling hyper energetic, you can do some form of brisk walking or exercise or some kind of like short jumping jacks or anything like that, like to get rid of the energy. That would help you calm down. That has helped me calm down. And the other thing I do is have a lot of preparation in terms of knowing the context that you are going to present for. That's the basic stuff. Like you should know what you're going to present for, or you should know your context before you're meeting that new person or doing your homework and preparation. What helps is repetition is key. This is something that I struggle with. I should take my own advice or take other people's advice that repetition, probably recording yourself, giving myself pep talk before my presentation. You got this. So the more you do, the better you get at it and the nerves calm down. I'm still learning this, but I would encourage you to just have more repetitions like my dad. My dad usually before any kind of like conference meeting or any large presentation, I see him practicing, like in front of the mirror, just practicing by himself, writing it down. And the other one is the psychological just belief, like going with the mindset that it's a reversible change. Like if things happen, if this is your first time, do not put a lot of pressure on you. Like I know you probably have high standards, that's why you're putting a lot of pressure on you, but that might not work in the way that you are expecting. So if you lower the bar, if you just go with a mindset of like, yes, it's fine if I mess up, I'll course correct because we are all human beings. It's not a big deal. So the moment you start saying all these words, it lowers the pressure on you and you perform really well because you shift the energy from nervous, anxious energy to curiosity and giving energy. That makes a huge difference. I hope you find value with this. In order to summarize, if you have to lower anxiety before walking into a large meeting or a high stake situation, first, know your subject and do a lot of like recording, rehearsing before the day. The more repetitions you do, the better you would chances be you're less anxious. After that, during the meeting, go with a serving mindset. Like, who is the audience? What are they here for? And have focus on them to serve, not to impress, but to serve. And then before the meeting, you can do breathing to calm your nerves. And one psychology that would help you in terms of like calming the nerves is it's fine. We are all human beings. If we do a mistake, just move on. Like it's not a big deal. Lower the standards. I am pretty sure with all these tactics, it would help you lessen your anxiety. It has helped me a lot. So I'll be curious if this helps you too. Just drop in a comment. I'll be interested to know your feedback in the comment. And if you want more videos like this in terms of strategies to build your self confidence, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any specific topic that you want me to cover, please feel free to drop it in the comment or reach out to me via Instagram. Over my handle will be somewhere here. With that, I'll see you next week. Bye bye.